Back to the daily grind, and y'all know we gotta talk about this. But before we do, make sure you hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
UFC rising star and potential future cash cow Darren Till is saying that he'll fight anybody, anyone in the welterweight division. Kamaru Usman, who nobody wants to fight, Gunnar Nelson, Santiago Ponzinibbio, another dark horse of the welterweight division, or Wonderboy, the best striker, anybody else. Darren the Gorilla Till is saying, yo, UFC, I understand you guys got plans for me and you guys are trying to, maybe protect me a little bit, but I'm trying to get in there and throw down versus any of these niggas. That's what Darren Till's saying. Like, no, listen, literally, full-time family. Who do you ever hear say, I'll fight Usman, I'm down to fight Kamaru? Fucking nobody. Luckily for Darren Till, the UFC's protecting him from himself, even though even though Darren Till, of all people, might have one of the better chances against Kamaru Usman in the welterweight division. I only say that because of his size, but Kamaru Usman is a straight fucking savage and nobody wants a piece of Kamaru, but Darren Till is raising his hand. This is the thing about Darren Till. That's why I fucking love this guy. He's literally down to fight anyone, anywhere, any place, even if it's at his own detriment. He's not going in there thinking, how can I save my perfect record? He's just thinking, yo, I love to fight. That sounds fun. Can we get in there tomorrow? So that's where it takes the UFC to protect their own investment. Like, yo, no, Darren Till's got all the future potential in the world. He could be like Conor McGregor, even bigger because he's undefeated, doodle-doo, champ. A lot of upside with Darren Till. So the UFC hasn't let Darren Till fight since his last fight versus Donald Cowboy Cerrone last year in November. Darren Till was ready to fight again, and 1 month later he said, I'll fight again next month. Let's do it. My team wanted me to slow down. I've already fought 4 times this year, but I'm down. Let's fucking get it. And now, not only did he get to fight when he wanted to in December, now he hasn't fought. It's March. It's looking like they're not planning on Darren Till fighting until May. Literally, he allegedly broke Donald Cerrone's nose in that fight. I mean, there was the x-rays and stuff. I don't know if it was broken, fractured. He fucked up Donald Cerrone's nose when he fought him. And Donald Cerrone has been back and fought before him. Darren Till got a first-round knockout of Donald Cerrone. Donald Cerrone came back and fought before Darren Till. You would think Donald Cerrone needed the more time off. He's the one that just got knocked out. He's the one that just got his nose messed up. So why is he already back fighting Yancy Medeiros before Darren Till's fought another fight? That really doesn't fucking make sense, man. And I don't know, a lot of the times with these guys who've got a lot of spotlight and a lot of the eye on them, it helps them to take some time in between their fights to build their skill. But from Darren Till, he's not a guy I look at like, yeah, but, he doesn't have the wrestling to be able to be a champion. Fuck no. I look at Darren Till like, hey, he's ready to fight Wonderboy, then Woodley, then move up divisions. He's not somebody like Sean O'Malley, who's 23 years old, that you look at like, yo, I don't know if he's ready for the champ yet, blah, blah, blah. We just want to see him be successful. Darren Till's coming through somebody that we feel like is already ready for these big fights, and he made us believe this. So the UFC is now holding those fights up. We see Darren Till's tweet, man. He wants to fight any of these dudes. We know Usman's healthy. Santiago's coming off of a win over Mike Perry. Wonderboy should be healthy soon. All of these fights, and there's nothing for Darren Till. You've got this healthy ranked welterweight in a welterweight division that's kind of stagnant. We could be making welterweight fights. Tyron Woodley's injured, but a lot of these guys, like the Kamaru Usmans of the world, can't get a fight. Well, if you're telling me we got a top-ranked opponent, Darren Till, that's willing to fight Kamaru Usman, but the UFC's like, nah, I don't know if that's the case. To me, that kind of seems like, what's going on? Why is the UFC trying to stop a fight that the fans want to see? I don't know. Even if you're not going to put Darren Till in there versus Kamaru, okay, it might make sense to put him in there versus Wonderboy so he can become the #1 contender and fight for the title if you're trying to build Darren Till and fast-track him to superstardom. But if not, let him get another fight in. It's looking like, I'll just tell you guys this before I get out of here, it's looking like Darren Till's going to be fighting Gunnar Nelson in the main event of UFC Dublin, which would be, that's a pretty big fight for Darren Till. You're fighting one of Conor McGregor's teammates on Conor McGregor's home soil. If you beat him, you probably win a lot of Conor McGregor's fans. I mean, maybe that's what the UFC's doing there, trying to get him some of them Conor fans. That's where, that's the only reason I could see the UFC not letting Darren Till fight from December, January, February, May. You know what I'm saying? All of March, April. I mean, literally all of these months, Darren Till's not fighting while he's healthy, and we all have been wanting to see it. You see, when Francis Ngannou got the big knockout versus Overeem, put him right back in there versus Stipe. Let's build off that momentum. Darren Till gets a knockout over Cowboy, put him right back in there. Let's build off that momentum. Don't let him get cold. But with that being said, it is what it is. The facts are the facts. And Donald Cerrone has already fought since being knocked out by Darren Till. Darren Till still sitting on the sidelines, sending out tweets saying, I'm willing to fight whoever, but the UFC won't book me in a fight. So I guess that's something we got to ask the UFC. Maybe in, I don't even know, who do you talk to in the UFC media? Maybe in a Dana White scrum, someone can ask him, hey, what's going on with Darren Till? Why the hell has he not fought again? He wants to fight. We want to see him fight, but you guys won't book him. What's going on with that? But maybe that's just got to do with them trying to build him the right way. But hey, it is what it is. Darren Till coming off of a big win over Donald Cowboy Cerrone, coming out and letting all of us impatient fans know, because a lot of us have been asking, when will Darren Till be back? Darren the Gorilla Till. We want to see him fight versus a top welterweight. He wants to fight versus a top welterweight. The only people that don't want Darren Till back in the octagon right now for some reason seems to be the UFC. It don't even seem like it's Darren Till's team, like my coaches want me to do this. No, I'm just waiting on the UFC to book me, and I'd love to fight any of these guys. So it is what it is. Let the full-time fan know what you think in the comments. This is some baby back bagel biting bullshit, man. It really is. It really is. Seriously. Like, I don't know if I've said enough in this video. I really want to keep going, but you guys get it. This is some bullshit. Let's get Darren Till in there with Usman, Gunner, Santiago, or Wonderboy. Fuck. And as always, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell right next to it so you're notified every time I upload a video. I'm out.
Da 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 da. It's the motherfucking DOWG.